My name is Albert Campos Jr. I grew up in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and I was formerly a director, a teacher, instructor, welding instructor for 16 years. And then after that, for 33 and a half total, I became a director at the local community college where I guided students into the vocational and both vocational and academics. We fit the students to their needs, and both if they were academically inclined, that's what we went after. If they were vocationally inclined, that's what we went after. We tried to put them in the place where they best fit. Our goal was to enable them to be able to support themselves and their families with their educational background. Interaction with the students, and being able to see that we helped those students succeed, for them to come back and actually thank us. As a counselor, your students actually become family, and you want to see each one survive, and you want to see each one do good. And so the best part of my whole career was when these students call you back or run into you and tell you thank you. It's not you that did it, you just encouraged them to do it. This was at an early age. I actually rebuilt a motorcycle at the age of 11. At the age of 13, I purchased a $75 1956 Ford pickup. It was a rust bucket, but I put it in the backyard, worked on it for 2 years, and by the time I was able to drive, that's what I drove. But I worked on it myself. My brother helped me, my grandfather helped me, so that's where I started picking up where I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do, is be an auto mechanic. So I did. I went to auto mechanic school. I graduated on a Saturday, and I was working in Texas on a Monday. I just drove through, loaded a U-Haul from Las Cruces, and drove into Pampa, Texas on Sunday, and I showed up at my job on Monday. And we were working 6 hours a day. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. So I had a Sunday off, and I thought, no, I don't want to do this. I did that for a year. And I said, it's just too much. I'm young. I want a little bit of a social life. So I finally found a job, 40-hour a week, 8 to 5, as a welder and mechanic. So that was ideal. It's everything that I knew, in all in one package. So it was a good place to work. They treated us really good. I would go home. I had just gotten married, but I was only making enough to have $25 left out of the end of each week. And it was a choice between groceries and gas to get to work. After, because my wife and I at the time, we paid bills, we did everything, like we were supposed to. That was another thing that we were taught. So anyway, this job offer came up in Santa Rosa as a teacher. And I thought, well, I think I can teach. I was 24 years old. Becoming a teacher, I had to take ongoing courses. So I ended up taking pretty much all of what I needed to take in order to be certified. So that's pretty much where my path going into the guidance and the counseling, that's how I got there. You want encouragement. This is what I tell them. You need encouragement. You need motivation. You need direction. But one thing you have to do is listen to the voice in your head that's telling you what you really, really want to do. How do you want to do it, and how do you want to get there? Do you want to just be mediocre, or do you want to go all out and be successful, and be able to look back when you do retire and say, I've done my job and I've done it well.